What's the crack? You're watching the Labtv, and I'm here at Read the Future, and hopefully he's going to read my future. I don't know if that's funny or not, but we'll chance it anyway. So, Red.
What's up, man?
What's the crack?
Not much, lad, yourself?
Sure, I'm the finest.
That's the shit. Good to meet you in the flesh, man.
You too, my man.
Sound brother. Nice one.
Used to never care about the basics. Could have been another life wasted. Well, life gave me tests and I aced them.
I want to ask you, where did the name come from?
That's a funny story, actually. Red, that came from my cousin, Jar. Shout out, Jar, if you're watching.
Story, Jar.
He put that name on me years ago, obviously because of the red hair, like. But when I got into rap and all, the lads were saying to me, like, Red, that's just, it's too short, like, do you know what I mean? You're not going to come up in Google searches if you just type in Red, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was kind of frustrating me, whatever, like, we were going to the gym around that time, and one of the days I was just like to the boys, nah, not going to the gym today, going to go down to the beach or whatever. Went for a stroll on the beach, was walking back up the beach, thinking like about the name and all that, and then out of nowhere, this owl lad just put his head up when I was walking past him and was just like, the future. Literally, that's how it happened, like, and I just thought, Read the future.
Wow, that's class.
I
That seems to me like it's the universe speaking to you, right?
Yeah,
there.
it literally was. I was looking for the answer and boom, there it was, like, do you know what I mean?
That's a synchronicity, you call it. Like.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
I love that. Especially as well that it's Read the Future, and given that hip hop is about taking what you might consider a weakness, calling it your name, and then turning it into a strength.
Exactly, it's like wearing your weakness, do you know what I mean, on your sleeve or whatever. It's like it's a defense mechanism in a way, innit?
Exactly, yeah.
But it's being proud of what you're about, like, it's being proud of who you are, all that. That's what I think.
I want to ask as well, did you start rapping it in Carlow or when you moved to...
Yeah, I was into it from years ago. One of the boys from Ballywilliam, his name is Tin Kicker. We had a little group called Pyroglyphics. We kind of got into it. I was getting the bearings of it. He taught me how to rap, all of that. But from a young age, like, I had a deep interest in it, and it just went from writing and, you know, diss bars and writing stuff taking the piss to more serious stuff. Then when I was feeling down, like, it was a way to express myself, get stuff off my chest.
Kind of cathartic.
Exactly,
or,
yeah.
Not kind of, but actually.
Yeah, it was, yeah, 100%. It was like even a meditation in itself, just writing. But
nice word, back.
Yeah, no, seriously, it is, like, yeah. And yeah, from there, it just grew and grew and grew. And then one of the lads, he was reading over me stuff, like, and he was just like, rap it though. I was like, what do you mean, like? And he was like, but rap it, like, do you know what I mean? You're writing raps, like, so rap it, like. And then that was when the whole rapping side of it came, the performance element and writing stuff with like a vision of what it's going to sound like when it's finished and performing it and having all that in mind before you even start writing. That's where it all started growing from there, like.
That's class, because I was listening to lately,
yeah,
and I was really relating to it.
Deadly.
Because I'm actually, whatever I'm going through lately, it just made sense to me.
Yeah.
And the feeling I was getting off it was that there's a bit of a Buddhist in you.
100%. Yeah, you go up to my house, you'll find Buddha stuff everywhere, crystals, fucking little Buddhas everywhere. Yeah, 100%. Man's got the symbolism and all of them.
Because I was like, you know, this to me seems like a guy who has had a struggle internally, and now has decided to tell that story.
100%. Yeah.
Through hip hop.
Yeah, and not with a bitterness. Like, it's just more so with an understanding of it, accepting for what it is, not letting it make me bitter. Just, you know, pushing on and make positive out of it, like.
Yeah, it's acceptance, and then acknowledging to people that that's a human thing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
The human condition is suffering. So
a lot of people say that to me, like, some stuff that I write, it's I kind of writing about stuff that a lot of people feel, but I don't have that intention when I'm writing it. It's just how I feel, and then a lot of people just pick up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not written with the intention of people relating to it. It's literally just put out there. And
well, that's what makes it relatable, though.
Yeah, that's it. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's like an irony, or it's like I'm not trying to relate. That's why it's relatable.
Yeah.
just sharing.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not forced, like you know. Because
exactly.
when it's forced, it doesn't come off.
It's not like
properly.
you're trying to be cool or anything.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
that does come across.
Because you can say some stuff on a track that could get you slated, but when people really, you know, it's either it takes balls to say it, like, so people respect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People could say it's being soppy, like spitting about your feelings on a track, like, because that's unheard of in a lot of Irish rap as well, like, you know.
But we need people to pave the way for that example.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And
sorry not to cut in,
you're
but
grand.
I just feel like that's the whole idea of hip hop, is to keep it real.
Yeah, that's it.
To express what you actually think and feel.
A girl at a gig said a good thing to me the last while. She was on about, like, she was doing a thesis for hip hop, and she said, like, there's a difference between, like, real hip hop and fresh hip hop. Fresh hip hop is more so like it's appealing to the masses, but it's not really real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the real stuff gets overlooked, like, you know, because it's too real, like, or
kind of like in life, though.
yeah, that's it as well.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? The real matters are kind of pushed to the side.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to handle that.
Yeah. There is, like, politics in it, like, you know, that's the killer. The real stuff is not really appreciated as much. Like.
When you say politics now, do you mean as in it's hard to get stuff on the radio?
Not even that, but it's more like there's kind of cliques within the whole hip hop circle, and some of it is like, you know, there's divides and stuff like that when it shouldn't really be like that.
It should
you know
be a
what I mean?
family. Like.
Yeah. Hip hop is all about community, like, you know, but it's stemming out so many different ways, and there's so many different influences from even other genres, and it's not really a unified thing at the minute, like. But
I did experience that in my time when I was actively rapping, like.
Yeah.
That little divide of. I used to call it like we're the cool rappers.
There is definitely.
So we don't want to associate with the feeling rapper.
Yeah, I get you.
Because it's not cool.
Yeah.
And then if you're the feeling rapper, you're like, but like I'm not saying that you're not cool. You know, I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
You know?
I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. There's definitely.
I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. Like.
Yeah.
Where did yourself and Creo Ghost meet?
We met in college, actually. I started college with Holmes. We didn't know each other either, and I basically, when I was 19, moved down to Waterford, started college, and ran into Holmes. He was saying to me, "Well, you're going to know Creo Ghost." He wasn't Creo Ghost at that time. He was Dewey from Veritas, like. And so yeah, I was looking at YouTube videos of him and all that when I started getting into rapping properly. Like, I didn't know him at the time, and then Holmes was saying to me, like, "Oh, you're going to know all those boys, you're going to know Costello, you're going to know all them." And I was like, yeah. Didn't really think much of it, like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, then one of the days, got the phone call of one of the boys, like, saying, "Yeah, Creo Ghost on the way to your house." So I was like, "No way."
I love that feeling, man.
Yeah, he walked in the door, like, and he was like, "You're Red from Hieroglyphics," and I was like, "Yeah, you're Dewey from Veritas." And it was just like,
that's class. That
from there on,
sounds like when I moved to Cork first, because I grew up in Nina, where people don't really rap like
deadly.
You know, so I felt like at one point I felt like I was the only guy who rapped in the country because I didn't know any different.
Man, we were the same. Like, me and one of the boys were the same. We thought, like, yeah, there's nobody like doing Irish rap. Like, we googled it and then we found everybody. That's when I got into, like,
there is a lot of people.
Yeah.
My friend gave me GMC's first album back home, and I heard it and I was like, oh my god, a guy with an Irish accent doing rapping, that is class.
Yeah.
I need to move to Cork City.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience to yourself, and I moved to the city because I wanted to start rapping and get to know people.
Yeah.
And one day I was in Savoy freestyling at some events TVG was doing, and I met a guy called Anto Yao, and he decided that he was going to bring me to a party that night, and I was sitting in the car and I started singing "Shooting Stars too, Real Good Cars too," and he goes, "Where'd you hear that song, man?" And I was like, "It's on a CD that my friend gave me, it's actually my favourite song." And he goes, "That's me in the chorus." I was like, "What? Oh shit."
That's that synchronicity again,
that's
isn't
it. And he goes, "GMC's going to be at the party later on as well."
No way.
I was like, "Oh my god, are you
That was
for real?"
fate.
Yeah. At the time though, I had the American accent when I was rapping.
Yeah, there's a lot of that as well, like, do you know what I mean? People get influenced by it, but I think that's a thing that's, like, it's
fading.
It's fading. It definitely is fading, like.
Like, you can't blame anyone for starting off with the American accent if that's all they've listened
Definitely
to.
not. The fella who taught me to rap, like, he started rapping with an American accent, and it's just the influence of it, like, do you know, when people try to imagine what it's going to sound like in their head, they haven't heard a lot of Irish rap, especially when we were starting to, we didn't hear of any Irish rap. I know it was happening, but it was just such a small scene, we didn't see it, like.
Exactly, yeah.
But I think it is, like, when people are starting to rap, they're hearing like their favorite rapper's voice, like Nas or whoever it was, like, do you know what I mean? And
It's like when you sing that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like there's like a generic kind of. I don't want to call anyone generic, like, do you know what I mean? Or anyone that raps with American accent generic, because they're not, like, everybody's got the talent. Like, yeah. But it's like, do you know what? It's a common thing, like, you know. But I'd definitely not knock anyone for it. It's just a thing that I think people will grow out of, like, definitely.
It's more authentic to use how you sound.
Exactly, yeah, because you can't, like, you can't be anybody else. Nobody else can be you, like, do you know what I mean? There's a good saying, I read it somewhere recently. It's like, everybody's trying to, like, assimilate to something or fit into something, but that's not what we're here to do. Like, it's to find out how you're different and be more of it, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I like that, like, because
if you're a circle, be a circle, and don't judge a square for being a square.
Exactly, like, do you know, exactly. It's like there's a whole, like, someone was saying to me the other day, like, are you competitive? Like, and I was like, well, yeah, like, I would be competitive if it was a one-on-one game on FIFA, or you put me on a team with somebody against someone else, like, do you know what I mean? And there's something to play for or whatever. I'll be competitive that way, but when it comes to music, I'm not really competitive with anyone else. Like, obviously there is people I'd aspire to, like, but I can never be them, like, do you know what I mean? So I just gotta be me, like, but I would aspire to be on their level or have, do you know what I mean, the following they have, or...
It's inspiring more so than competitive.
Yeah, exactly, do you know what I mean? I'd just like to be able to express myself at the level they would be, but it's not a competition thing, like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The same, looking for inspiration and looking to be an inspiration.
Yeah, that's it, like...
Rather than hating someone who you think is better than you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't grow that way.
Yeah, exactly, that's going to stunt your growth, like, hating in any form is going to stunt your growth, resentment or any kind of thing, that's just holding you back, like, you know what I mean?
I've got to ask you too, do you have any shows coming up?
We're after doing a load in the last little while. This Sunday actually we do Brisango family gig in St. Patrick's Gateway in Waterford. It's like a renovated church. It's a really cool setting. Like,
wow,
that's going to be cool.
What time is that kicking off?
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
If you're around, boys, at 9 o'clock, go to Waterford, check it out, because I guarantee you that'll be sick.
Sick gig.
If you can't feel the feeling I'm feeling now because you're on the other side of the camera, then I apologise for that, but if you could feel it, I would definitely go following that feeling anyway. Is there anything you want to plug online?
Just watch out for whatever Flowstate are doing. We've got a load of stuff lined up. Yeah, Say What You Feel video is about to drop as well. Shout out T1 Photography on that one.
Go on, kid.
Yeah, just watch out for Flowstate, we're coming.
Can you actually explain what Flowstate is?
So basically Flowstate is like a newly formed collective of rappers and producers, all from Ireland. Creo Ghost, Trips, Scripta, Larry Crack, Just G and Upbeat as well. And there's more members to come, definitely. There's producers on it as well. Creo is producing, C Weapons Beats. What's the other job? Medulla Productions as well, yeah, shout out Medulla. Yeah, that's basically it for now, but it's going to be growing. It's going to be...
That is sick. Check out Red the Future, follow that movement, because I even like the way flow is in it, because life is supposed to be a flow.
So that's it, and as well, Flowstate is kind of like, it's, I don't know if you know much, you definitely do know about all alpha rhythms and beta rhythms in your brain. Flowstate is basically like when you're in the moment. That's what it means, like.
I find that in freestyling that again, Flowstate.
That's what it is, like, 100%. That's what Flowstate is, just so you know.
Oh yeah, son! That's class. And in that flow state as well, you can attract beautiful things and create beautiful things.
100%. That's where it all happens.
It sure is. Do you have a message for the people before we say goodbye?
Jesus, you put me on the spot here now. Just big up the Labtv, big up Bubba, big up Fortune, big up everybody doing it. Sickness all around. Big up.
Well, your music is a message, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Sound Bubba, nice one. Good to meet you in the
class, man. Good to meet you as well. You're watching Labtv, your class. Please feel free to like and share the video, click and subscribe, and support this guy, support Irish hip hop, support local, because local is mint and you're all class.
Big up. Yeah, man. Big up, man.
That's sick.